All right, everybody, we're going to get underway here. Enjoy your dinner.
Hey, hi, Dougie. Thank you so much for coming to this amazing venue that Beth and David have done an amazing job supporting local musicians here. And we so appreciate them. We've been doing our cat benefit here, I don't know, 4 or 5 years?
I think.
Five or six?
Remember.
I don't know. 6.
Right.
The dark times. Yeah, that was a comedy of errors, that's for sure. Our little concerts from the living room that we would show up sideways or upside down online.
We were merely showing our age at that time.
Yeah. Where were those young kids when we needed them? But I just want to explain a little bit what this is about. You're here, obviously. You've read about what we do. And this is to support the cats on an island called Skiathos in Greece, which we've been going to yearly, except for a few years, since 1986. Fell in love with the island, fell in love with the locals. They took us in as family, so it's like going home when we go there. Our first focus was the stray dogs, because we would sit in tavernas and be surrounded by starving dogs. I didn't even notice the cats. Maybe they weren't there because the dogs were there. So we supported the dogs for many, many years, and the rudimentary dog shelter there got so much support from tourists and volunteers that we started focusing our efforts on the cats, which at the time was an awful situation on a Greek island. And I have to say that the Skiathos Cat Welfare Association, which is run by 2 young women, and whatever volunteers show up, they take care of 800 cats on the island, just feeding those cats, or picking them up off the road if they've been hit by a car. But at the little shelter, they have 80 elders, tripods, bottle babies that get found in the garbage bins, newborns. What else? Just blind. There's 2 blind cats that they both take care of the babies that come in. And then they have, no, that's probably 30 cats. And then they have 80 cats at another sanctuary where people can come and adopt. And they do. They get adopted out to other European countries. But they depend on volunteers and donations. So this is what we do every year. And then we're able to hand it to them when we get there. And it goes to incredible amounts of food for the babies, the bottle babies, vet bills, any other medical care, medications that they need. And they're so grateful to all of you who always show up and help. So thank you so much for coming tonight to help us help them. We do have a donation bucket over there if you feel like donating everything tonight, ticket sales, donations, and if you want to buy a CD sales all go to the cats. So, without further ado,
And one thing I don't really want to get into talking politics tonight, but I will just say this is a song that we wrote after 9/11, and really we started singing it again because I think we realized we just still hope that human beings would maybe learn how to treat each other better.
Yeah, this got played at Ground Zero on the first anniversary, I don't know, one of those first or second anniversaries of 9/11.
Josephine was born on the north side of town on a warm Tuesday morning with the sun streaming down. The red leaves of autumn had yet to fall. Her daddy went missing when his ladder got the call. There are fires in Manhattan, like a war on TV, and a nation staggered bleary-eyed from its blind reverie. When all at once tomorrow came suddenly, like a shot heard around the world, like the only piece of news. It choked any other thing that might have spoken true. Just rally round the flag, boys, and demonize the foe. Turn those human faces into something that won't show. Be careful what you say here in the land of the free, 'cause the walls are closing in this cage of certainty. And all at once tomorrow came suddenly. This is more than they had hoped for on either side, I'm sure. As we tear into each other for the scraps left on the floor, and we march like self-righteous crusaders again. And I will pledge allegiance only to fighting that end. When our hearts have turned against us, like the fury of the sea, and thoughts of Josephine are all there should be. When our hearts have turned against us, like the fury of the sea, thoughts of Josephine are all there should be.
Thank you.
So,
thank you for supporting live music. This is just so beautiful.
Yeah. So we finally made good on a promise that for a few years we kept announcing we were going to be doing a CD release party.
Like 5 years, I think.
Paul Emery does this wonderful series at the Nevada Theater, and I think it was 2 years of a false alarm, and then finally this year we got around to really doing it, and so we're going to do the opening song of our brand new record,
which is here for sale tonight, just in case you want to take us home with you.
On a day like this, you're swinging for the cheap seats. There's more blue in the sky. It's hard to resist the singing of your heartbeat, 'cause your eyes can't see that high. On a day like this, you're kicking down the back streets, skipping stones on the way. You look for words, you're drinking from the big well. There's just nothing else to say. On a day like this, it's waiting for you not to miss the longing for that one more kiss. On a day like this. Sometimes you feel like you're caught in the middle of a big fight. You just want to get away. You can tell yourself it's not really worth all this trouble, but then again is what you'll say. On a day like this, it's waiting for us not to miss the longing for that one last kiss. On a day like this, soon the sun will set and take its rest, and darkness too will come. The time we have will be the best, not what was lost or won. Soon the sun will set and take its rest, and darkness too will come. And the time we have will be the best, not what was lost or won. On a day like this, it's waiting for you not to miss the longing for that one more kiss. On a day like this.
Thank you. Okay, now we'll do an old one. Our old ones stretch all the way back to about 1980. I don't know. Our first recording was 86, so the songs must have come from before that. Some of them. Not this one, but it's kind of like reaching into the deep cobweb-filled recesses of your brain to pull some of these songs out. Because there's so many, he's so prolific. And I'd say 99% of them are really good songs.
Wow. That's a bigger number than I was going to say.
I'm feeling generous, that's all.
If I was an old oak tree, I'd stand beside the deep blue sea. Children would come and climb on me. If I was an old oak tree, and if I was a scraggly vine, I'd be happy all the time, turning water into wine. If I was a scraggly vine, if I was a tree, I'd stand beside the deep blue sea. If I was a tree, if I was an old oak tree. If I was the howling wind, I'd bang upon your roofs of tin. But the miller's wheel would be my friend. If I was the howling wind, and if I was the blinding snow, I'd bury everyone I know. But angels in me soon would grow. If I was the blinding snow, if I was the wind, the miller's wheel would be my friend. If I was the wind, if I was the howling wind. If I was a gambling man, I'd hide the aces in my hand. But many things I'd understand. If I was a gambling man, if I was the highest hill, way up there you'd feel a chill. When you're gone, I'll be here still. If I was the highest hill, if I was a man, many things I'd understand. If I was a man, if I was a gambling man, and if I was a tree, I'd stand beside the deep blue sea. If I was a tree, if I was an old oak tree, if I was an old oak tree.
Thank you. That's one of the songs that Achilles' Wheel stole from us. One of several. So we had to reclaim it.
When all the bars have been closed and you're not ready to sleep, 'cause there are stars you still might reach. You pull your collar up, walking against the wind. The morning will come too soon, but you still might win. It's all right now. It's all right now. It's all right now. The night can hear, it doesn't mind that you've been hard to know. 'Cause what is clear after all? You're still looking up, trying to beat the wind. Tomorrow will come too soon, but you still might win. It's all right now. It's all right now. It's all right now. And on the corner you might find that song there waiting. Maybe you should just go home and tell her the same thing. While the night is clear and you can see that it's all right now. You're pulling your collar up, walking against the wind. Morning will come too soon, but you still might win. It's all right now. It's all right now. It's all right. Now. It's all right now. It's all right now. It's all right now.
Thank you very, very much. He needs lyrics for his own songs.
Born with the rising of the moon, the pulling of the tides, the ancient seeds are growing. In river valleys black with dirt, more rich than any man. And the fields were gold and grew tall with amaranth, while the tellers told of winter's turn to spring, and nothing could survive without the land, and nothing ever can. We used to praise the sun, the women and the stars, and these circles were unbroken. But now we're building food like we build cars, like it's just a simple plan. And while we stitch and sew and ignore what's behind the veil. It's a dark seed, and we're pulling the dragon's tail. But no shadows prey upon your mind when you're making lots of cash. Will you wander through this field? Will you wander through this field? It's been handed down for years. It's been handed down again. But now the battle lines are drawn. But now with the helix and the plow. And someday when we are gone, will they stop and wonder how? Did we ever need so much? And how did we ever come to touch the dark seed? Won't you wander through this field? Won't you with the coming of the rain? It's been handed down for years. It's been handed down again. And now we listen to the song of the furrow and the plow. When the summer days are long and the sun never goes down, and no one takes too much, and no one's fool enough to touch the dark seed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Let's do that.
we'll do that.
We'll do another song from the new record.
This is called Chances Are.
Chances are we've been here before. Same old mountain, same old door, same horizon that the prophets saw. Same old peace, same old war. Chances are we've been here before. And I got a feeling that love is more than just a candy store. Still water, then a storm, a steady hand when you're sore. I got a feeling that love is more. And it's a good day you won't forget. Walk on a wire without a net. It's a winning hand when you don't keep score. I got a feeling that love is more. And I know what friends are for, and I'm pretty sure I let them down before. I'm just as subtle as a dinosaur, a cold jellyfish on the shore. I know what friends are for. And people around here don't talk anymore. We just shake our fists and think we know more. 'Cause mine is better than yours. But that's a leaky roof and a hole in the floor. People around here don't talk anymore. And it's a bad day you won't forget. Walk on a wire without a net. It's a losing hand when we all keep score. People around here don't talk anymore. Chances are we've been here before. Same old mountain, same old door, same horizon that the prophets saw. Same old peace, same old war. Chances are we've been here before. It's a bad day you won't forget. Walk on a wire without a net. It's a losing hand when we all keep score. Chances are we've been here before. It's a good day you won't forget. Walk on a wire without a net. It's a winning hand when you don't keep score. Chances are we've been here before.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to do my favorite song of an Irishman named Paul Brady. It's called The Island. They say the skies of Lebanon are burning, those mighty cedars bleeding in the heat. They're showing pictures on the television, women and children dying in the streets, and we're still at it in our own place, still trying to reach the future through the past, still trying to carve tomorrow on a tombstone. But hey, don't listen to me, this wasn't meant to be no sad song. We've heard too much of that before. Right now I only wanna be here with you till the morning dew comes falling. I wanna take you to the island and trace your footprints in the sand. And in the evening, when there's no one around, we'll make love to the sounds of the ocean. They're raising banners over by the markets, whitewashing slogans on the shipyard walls, witch doctors praying for a mighty showdown. No way our holy flag is gonna fall. Up here we sacrifice our children to feed the worn-out dreams of yesterday, and teach them dying will lead them into glory. But hey, don't listen to me, this wasn't meant to be no sad song. I've sung too much of that before. Right now I only wanna be here with you till the morning dew comes falling. I wanna take you to the island and trace
trace your footprints in the sand. And in the evening, when the sun goes down, we'll make love to the sounds of the ocean. Now I know us plain folks don't see all the story, and I know this peace and love's just copping out, and all those young boys dying in the ditches is just what being free is all about, and how this twisted wreckage down on Main Street bring us all together in the end, and we'll go marching down the road to freedom. Freedom. Freedom.
We thank Paul Brady for that one. Sarcastic and cynical and right on, in my opinion. I don't expect anybody else to feel the same way I do.
Come darkness, spin my coat with shadows of pale blue smoke, and places that no one goes, far away. Come sit by me. And now out on the endless road, from town to town you go, a drink for a siren's note, a fair exchange, the way that I see. And are you like the wind, a gypsy king, a stranger in the night? Will you look forever trying to find the queen of northern lights? In snowfields that scrape the sky, in the shimmer of city lights, you shadow me day and night, a fair exchange, the way that I see. Come darkness, spin my coat with echoes of pale blue notes, a loon from a drifting boat, far away. Come sit sit by me. And are you like the wind, a gypsy king, a stranger in the night? Will you look forever trying to find the queen of northern lights? Oh, oh,
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll take a short break. Get something else to drink. We need to support Beth and David as much as we can for giving us this amazing place to do this, where all of the proceeds go elsewhere. So thanks to them.
your light's still on. Why hurry the night away? Go on and sleep now. Go on and sleep now. I'm watching out. No one will find you here. Go on and sleep now. Go on and sleep now. Go on, sleep now under mountains of dream clouds and stars you can't reach. Go to sleep now. Follow the sun down to the fountain we come from, and everything's free. Go to sleep now. You are all right as long as your heart is true. You have done nothing wrong. You have done nothing wrong. It's black and white. If ever your world is blue, yours is the sweetest song. Yours is the sweetest song. Go on, sleep now. Follow the sun down to the fountain we come from, and everything's free. Go to sleep now. Go to sleep now. Go to sleep now.
That was difficult. Thank you.
I'm going to need words for this.
We're going to see if we can pull this one off. This is the only song that Joni Mitchell, the only protest song or political song. It's not really political as much as protest.
Yeah, we're not talking politics here.
No, we're not.
Social issues are fine.
This is Joni Mitchell anyway. It's the only one she ever wrote. And it's an a cappella tune, and we haven't done it in probably 10, 15 years. We did try to practice it.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I need a note, though. And so once again, my dear Johnny, my dear friend, and so once again you are fighting us all. And when I ask you why, you raise your fists and cry, and I fall. Oh, my friend, what have you done to trade your fiddle for the drum? You say I have turned like the enemies you earned, but I can remember all the good things you are. And so I ask you, please, can I help you find the peace and the star? Oh, my friend, what time is this to trade the handshake for the fist? And so once again, oh, America, my friend, and so once again you are fighting us all. And when we ask you why, you raise your fists and cry, and we fall. Oh, my friend, how did you come to trade your fiddle for the drum? You say we have turned like the enemies you've earned, but we can remember all the good things you are. And so we ask you, please, can we help you find the peace and the star? Oh, my friend, we have all come to fear the beating of your drum. Thank you. Okay, now we'll do another old one. You know this song. It's got to be burned in your memory.
It's going to fall off of there anyway, I know it.
She's smiles just like the Mona Lisa. Makes me wonder what it is that I don't know. I lost dreams like the fate of Ophelia. She tells me only if you try to let them go. And I'm trying not to drown myself, but it's hard enough to find that I might be the one living in a fool's paradise. I once thought I saw El Dorado. It might have just been a trick of the eye. We could sit all night and talk of which is crazy, chasing stardust or simply not to try. We could hang the hapless messenger. I've done it time after time, but I was still the one living in a fool's paradise. Have you seen the restless wind in the still magic of dawn? When you tried to fence it in, it was gone. Dreamer, I've done it time after time. But who would it be then, living in this fool's paradise? Who would we have then, living in our fool's paradise?
Thank you.
Like a mountain stream where the air is thin and the clouds are dancing on your cheek, like a sudden rain on a Texas night when you catch your breath and can't sleep. You are like water to me when the ground is bare and dry. When the rains come, it's easy to see that you are like water to me. Like the bright headlight on a long freight train in the darkest night all alone. like some battered ship on a turbulent sea, when that far-off lighthouse shone. You are like sunlight to me when the darkness comes by and by. When dawn breaks, it's easy to see that you are like sunlight to me, like skating on a frozen stream, like dancing wild and free, like every song that's easy to sing. You are like water to me. Like a mountain stream where the air is thin and the clouds are dancing on your cheek. Like a sudden rain on a Texas night when you catch your breath and can't speak. Like a mountain stream where the air and the ground is bare in your time, like a sudden rain on a Texas night, that you are like water to me. Oops.
Thank you.
Whispers come and go and lay down beside the bed. No hollow place remains untouched. I forget sometimes I can feel this much. Time is moving slow. I think of all the things we said, to find the words that will mend the rhyme, and feel this way for a long, long time. And from the window I can see a ship beleaguered by the sea, and there's a chain that holds it there while it rests and makes repair, being held in sheltered water. We come home to love's unbroken chain. Prisons here, and the jailer doesn't hold the key. Nowhere to run for all I know, than right here where we are free to go. So I will come for you if you will come and look for me, to break the bars and stoke the light when it burns too dim for to see at night. Through all these buildings etched in stone and wild places still unknown, I gladly wear the love we hold, just like this unbroken band of gold. Being afraid in stormy water, we come home to love's unbroken chain. Ship beleaguered by the sea, and there's a chain that holds it there while it rests and makes repair, being held in sheltered water, unafraid to face the sea. We come home to love's unbroken chain.
Thank you.
In the morning we went walking to the walls of Caerleon, along the path that we knew well, though it was long ago. And the air was still and quiet, except for the raven's cry, oh, that rang like tangled words inside me now. And I long to free this dream again from here within its secret arm. But we hug the night too close sometimes. Oh, but can you hear the wind as it's calling back its promise to you? Calling, calling down the walls of Caerleon. Calling, calling down the walls of Caerleon. Now I think that I've mistaken what I held upon my life, and like the vanquished walls of Caerleon, I kept my will inside. But the scaffold I've around me is useless in this world. Oh, it hangs like tired robes around me now. Oh, time alone cannot erase the hidden things are all around us. Too long a prisoner of our dreams. Oh, and the walls can fade away. Oh, but the truth cannot be lost so easily. Calling, calling down the walls of Caerleon. Calling, calling down the walls of Caerleon. Oh, but can you hear the wind as it's calling back its promise to you? Calling, calling down the walls of Caerleon. Calling, calling down the walls of Caerleon. Calling, calling down the walls of Caerleon. Calling, calling down the walls of Caerleon.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to do one more. And this is a song that Paul wrote after we'd been on Skiathos in the winter. We've been there several times off season because then we can actually hang out with our friends who are working 24 hours a day otherwise. Winter's very quiet. But I was rescuing a teeny kitten, like 5-week-old kitten, no mommy. It was living on its own. We'd been feeding it. And it was our last night, and I was panicked about what's going to happen to this little being. And our friend Joni told us about the crazy cat lady who lived up in our neighborhood. And so I was sitting under a street lamp. It was threatening to snow on this Greek island. It was very cold, and we were ready to meet our friend Joni in a taverna for dinner. And I'm scribbling a note frantically to this woman, kind of crying as I was doing it because I was so worried about this little kitty. And I finished, got to dinner, and Joni said, why are you late? And I said, I was writing this note because I need to find the crazy cat lady. Do you know where she lives? And he goes, well, she's sitting right over there. So I went over and talked to her, and she was a little skeptical, like, oh my God, another cat. But she said, you go back and you get it and bring it back to me. I'll take it home. So I ran all the way back. It was like half mile through the little bits of snow, and I couldn't find the kitty because we'd fed her and she was sound asleep somewhere with a full belly. But I found her, jammed her in my jacket, ran all the way back to the taverna, and I was able to hand her to this woman. And I think that was the first happy ending we'd had with it, the animals on Skiathos. And somehow this song came from that. So this is for everybody who cares for the lost and abandoned ones.
Snow is falling through the hay. glow of streetlights. You feed the strays like you're one of them. Kicking dust off your shoes in the moonlight. All night long you count to 10. Oh, come on, you say, come on. These cold days we stand by fires and watch the birds in the frozen square, shooting holes in the clouds to let the light in. You say sometimes it's a curse to care. Oh, come on, you say, come on. All you beggars and all you drifters, come on. All you lovers and all you dreamers, come on. So everything you can beg, steal or borrow, you set out on the steps for free. 'Cause all the wild things, the lost and abandoned ones, are really more your family tree. Oh, come on, you say, come on. Oh, come on, you say, come on. All you beggars and all you drifters, come on. Lovers and all you dreamers, come on. All you seeking peace, come on. All you prisoners of hope, come on. Rattle your chains again.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Thanks for supporting live music. Thanks for supporting the cats. Thank you. Yeah. Are we going to do it? Thanks to Beth and David so much for giving the Wild Eye Pub to us for the night, and for all the great food and drink that they provide. know this one, sing along. There are some singing birds out there.
See how the birds still sing when you're down. The moon still dances in the sky. See how tomorrow comes and turns you around to sing hallelujah one more time. Now when you think you have broken everything you can and crossed every line, see how you're still getting one more chance to sing hallelujah one more time. Come down to the water now. Yes. Come lay your hand in mine. We'll laugh and cry, make a joyful sound, sing hallelujah one more time. Now when this bridge, it doesn't seem quite long enough, and the water's deep and wide, and the fight that you're in, it's just too rough to sing hallelujah one more time. I'll be here later when you call, just to tell you that you're mine, to pick you up again when you fall, and sing hallelujah one more time. So come down to the water now. Come lay your hand in mine. We'll laugh and sing and make a joyful sound, and sing hallelujah one more time. See how the colors are all there for you, and how the music finds the rhyme. See how our wounds will be healing soon if we sing hallelujah one more time. See how the birds still sing when we're down, and the sun is dancing in the sky. See how tomorrow comes and turns you around to sing hallelujah one more time. So come down to the water now. Come lay your hand in mine. We'll laugh and cry and make a joyful sound.
home and go to bed. Thank you. Thanks to all of you.
Thank you.
We're going to go home and rescue Lovey now and go to bed because it's past our bedtime.